Just as a sun gets sucked into a black hole, when you approach the great reality, your life starts to revolve around it, and you begin to disappear. As you approach the immanent self, it can be terrifying to the ego structure. The guardians of the gate are there to test those on their journey. One must be willing to face one's greatest fears, and at the same time accept one's inherent power, to bring light to the unconscious terrors and the hidden beauty within. If your mind is not moved, if there's no self reacting, then all phenomena produced by the unconscious arises and passes away. This is the point in the spiritual journey where faith is most needed. What do we mean by faith? Faith is not the same as belief. Belief is accepting something on the level of mind to bring comfort and assurance. Belief is the mind's way of labeling or controlling experience. Faith is actually the opposite. Faith is staying in the place of complete not knowing, accepting whatever arises from the unconscious. Faith is surrendering to the pull of the singularity, to the dissolving or dismantling of the self in order to pass the gateless gate. The evolution and structure of a galaxy is closely tied to the scale of its black hole, just as your evolution is tied to the presence of the immanent self, the singularity that is your true nature. We can't see the black hole, but we can know about it by the way things move around it, by how it interacts with physical reality. In the same way, we cannot see our true nature. The immanent self is not a thing, but we can observe enlightened action. As the Zen master Suzuki said, there are, strictly speaking, no enlightened people. There is only enlightened activity. We can't see it, just as the eye cannot see itself. We can't see it because it is that by which seeing is possible. Like the black hole, samadhi is not nothingness, and neither is it a thing. It is the collapse of the duality of thing and no thing. There is no gate to enter the great reality, but there are infinite paths. The paths, the dharmas, are like an endless spiral with no beginning and no end. No one can pass the gateless gate. No one's mind has ever figured out how, and none ever will. No one can pass the gateless gate, so be no one. Samadhi is the pathless path, the golden key. It is the end of our identification with the self-structures that separate our inner and outer worlds.